5. We are 2-2. We are struggling. You know, we win one, we lose one. We win one, we lose one. Like, come on. Let's get some consistency in here. Alright. So let's advance the week. W Vogs, how's it going? The co-GM is here. Let's see, who's ready to negotiate? Oh, Chase is ready. Terrell Edmonds is ready. We need Chase, I think. Hey, Epiphany, how's it going? Been waiting. Sorry, I was going to come on last night. Just, yeah. Alright, Chase, we've got locked up for 3 years. I'm gonna wait for Terrell. Oh no, we're playing the Bengals. Oh, I should have seen who we were playing against first. Oh, the freaking Bengals. I can't beat them in the regular season, but I can beat them in the playoffs. Pick six. I'm gonna throw one. You know that. You know I'm gonna throw a pick six. Run the ball. This is what this team does. They run the ball. Ooh, at least we get to improve Kenny Pickett though. That's good. Let's go 78 for pass rush. Now for Kenny, what do we do? Accuracy probably. Oh no, it's not even available. Field general or strong arm. I'm thinking. So manage the offense and reach defenses to put the ball in the hands of playmakers. Makes big plays downfield using exceptional arm talent, forcing defenses to play safe or pay the price. Let's get that arm going. All right. Stay focused. Let's win this game. Gotta go 3-2. Gots to go 3-2. Not losing a game for the rest of the season. Calling it right now. '24 should be coming out in the next 2 months. I'll have to take a look and see. It's usually August it comes out. Don't give up on the run. I won't give up on the run. We're running this. We're running this down their throats, all day, today, every day.
It's Madden NFL football. It's week 5 of the NFL.
Bengals coach is already fired up.
Sports.
Kicking first.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Come on, get him. That was a bad kick.
Make it to the 20-yard line and no
everything guy, how's it going? How's everything doing?
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And last week's loss came
Joey
despite
B
a
hasn't even
clean
thrown a
game on
pick
his
yet.
end, throwing the ball with 2
Let's see if we
touchdowns
can.
and
Let's see
0
if we can
interceptions.
make
His
him
job this week is simple.
throw a couple
Do
picks.
it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Here we go. Throwing on the first play of the scrimmage. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Rex Hurst. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Destroyed their defensive lineman.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
3 for 3. Joey B's just too good.
They work this to the 45. To the air again, Burrow.
Oh, there you
His
go.
throw here's incomplete.
Rushed it.
Well,
For no reason at all.
Coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Burrow looking to pass.
There we go.
That is incomplete.
Get that big mid up there.
One way to frustrate a quarterback, run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
Good stop, boys. Good
and a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for
Carolina
a touchback.
Buffalo. Oh, look at that, Will. Carolina's 3-1.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They might have a good team there.
And leading them out
Look
there,
at
we get a
7
look at their
interceptions.
6'3" quarterback.
Oh, my God.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a
Brutal.
defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well.
Might have
He
to
tried
think of putting
eliminate
Mitch or
those
Jimmy in
turnovers,
there.
those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing
But
touchdown
we're
passes.
going to try and lean on this running
led
game
to
a
the
little bit.
loss. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 20-yard line. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
7 INTs, 6 pick sixes. Pretty
Look at
much.
the numbers for
Pretty
Harrison
much.
last week's game. 25 carries, 91 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Not much there. Maybe a yard up
Come
to the
on,
24.
offensive line. Let's do this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is
Help
a
me
force
out.
of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
4th and
He's
inches.
just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were
I think I'm going to head out to my storage tomorrow and get my headset and switch something. Yeah, let's do it.
The play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And some room
There
to
we
run
go.
now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It
They
sucks I
only
worked
needed a
12:30,
few inches,
30
but
day
still
after
some
my
anxious
friend's
moments
wedding.
there,
Should
but they
have
do
marked it
convert
off.
on
Yeah, you
4th.
should have.
We're
What were
all
you
still
thinking?
valiantly searching for the so-called
But Epiphany,
book,
yes.
right? It
Grab,
tells us what to do in every situation.
grab your
Everyone kind of
stuff
knows what
and
it says,
start
but it's
streaming.
never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
The Steelers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games It's bonding
How you feeling after yesterday? I'm feeling good, Will. I'm feeling good.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now
It's okay. I got to give you a couple wins to start off, you know, your career.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity,
wait until it's a
he may
big
keep
time
it himself
matchup,
and get to
then
the
we'll see how
perimeter.
you fare.
Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris.
Yep.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6.
I lost to Will.
Absolutely.
I know. I lost to
Will.
Will.
Always tells me on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts.
There you go.
The body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
11 yards there, just like last play. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind?
Oh.
I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive.
It was questionable. It was questionable.
These two teams met in Cincinnati.
You know, after, you know, there was a rip.
Coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give
and he did hit a
season
Lucas.
sweep 2-zip. On 2nd down, this is Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
I'm running.
Gain.
See, that's my problem.
5 on this play
I'm like, I start off thinking I'm going to run, and then I end up not. We're running this for a first down. Let's go.
Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the
White Sox automatically wins.
12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, no.
On 2nd down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line. And
no one decided to.
Nothing doing there as the 13th
they're like, just let him run right up the middle.
Unlucky. They'll try to run
touchdown.
For the
Good job, boys. Good job.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays.
52 yards rushing.
Kareem Hunt, the one to finish
That's where the rushing was. I was rushing the ball still. 52 out of 80 yards.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's like 60%.
And here comes
of my total yards.
Just beyond the goal line.
Oh.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Cincy offense about ready
nice
to go
pick
here
would
on
be
their next drive.
like amazing right now.
And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But I think it's vitally
almost
Charles,
stuck his hand in there.
on the task at hand here.
See the difference of square when you run the ball.
And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Burrow will throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches
Come on,
any way
TJ,
they
get
can.
to the quarterback.
4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw
Whoa,
taken in here
whoa.
by Chase. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch.
Yeah, what's the score, Will?
Marker back to 1.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, no.
Boyd. And that is caught at the
No.
10-yard line.
I went for the sack and
all the way in for a
took my
Cincinnati
safety out of the play.
Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Hey, Biz, how's it going?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Biz has been busy with
So that
her
drive, 6 plays,
shorts
75 yards. And it's
lives.
finished
Doing an
off by
awesome
the
job out
touchdown
there.
from Tyler Boyd. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
If you haven't already, check
This will
Bizabera
be
Breaks.
fielded inside the 5.
Ooh.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
99-83
32.
Nuggets. Wow.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good here.
Was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they
How
getting
big of a lead do you want, Epiphany?
They
Holy
really are.
mackerel.
Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And he swallowed up right near the line of
30
scrimmage.
plus points.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. Quick completion here to Johnson.
There you go.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd
Yes,
and a
the
yard.
cat has been absolutely doing awesome on
They
your
stay
channel.
on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Whoa,
And
I
here
better
he'll
got
be
the
brought
1st
down a
down.
little
Come
shy of the
on.
35 at the 36. 2 yards
I want all
on
the scores from
pickup,
Miami
and
to be
that's all
0.
they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Take it to the outside. Come
Now
on.
1st down carry
Come on.
for Harris. Down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt.
There you go, Hunt.
Follow his blockers there.
I
all
want
the
Jimmy
way down
Cancer
the
to not make a
23-yard
single
line.
shot. block
A gain
it,
of
block
10, good
assist
for a
and rebound to
Steeler
be
1st
0.
down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes.
You would have to be
were
like
on
the
quarterback,
worst
so he decided,
basketball
hey, I'm gonna hand
players
this off.
ever.
Got a good gain
Have a
out of it.
0 and
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
in 30 seconds.
Harris running straight ahead, and he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Alexander Johnson there on the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
Will, you gotta tell me what the 2-minute warning's up, bud. Tell me when to put it in high gear.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Pickett to Pickens.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They hand this off to Harris.
Nothing.
They'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And there you go, Charles. A guy you liked an awful lot coming out of college, I know, making the stop behind the line.
Yeah, I thought he had the best instincts of any linebacker I'd seen in about the last decade. Crashed together with some tremendous athletic ability. Not bad for the first month of his NFL career.
Oh, are you kidding me?
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
He should have just
Now
rolled
the
over for a
Steelers use
touchdown
the
there.
first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
On the 5? Give me a break.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Pick it down, 3rd and goal. Forced out.
Touchdown, let's go.
In. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Pickett. Look at that.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense? Someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you
picked off.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked up by
Let's
Cameron
go. That was
Sutton.
beautiful.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission,
get
but
some
now
more
the
points.
interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there.
That was Joey B's first pick of the season.
Them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
See ya.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Try to destroy their safety.
Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave,
score a touchdown, Will, then first pass the next play. Picked it off. Just ran in another touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I can pass the ball now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I don't know. I think I have to score one more time, and then I can pass whatever I want.
Going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Ooh.
And it's picked up by
Let's
the
go.
Steelers. And he's able to get
Destroyed
it back to
him.
27.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work
Boom.
on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris.
He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to
touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Chase Claypool.
Chase.
As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. Second year in the NFL.
double coverage, he threw it up.
As a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Wow, a pick and a fumble in the last, 1 minute, 10 seconds?
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. On second and a couple. Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
Well, they might.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing now. Burrow on first down.
Oh, what are you doing? Who's that?
Boyd for the completion.
That should have been a
timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go.
All right, just play deep. Don't let them score a touchdown. Bend, but don't break.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And
Woo!
that is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll
I'm not sure if I'm playing two or what.
That's where we find our man
Watch the short cross.
At our EA Sports
That's what they like, eh?
report.
They love
Coach.
that short cross with the
Brandon,
chase.
thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up
88
with what's
yards
going
pass,
on around
113
the
yards
NFL
rushing.
here in Week 5. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the second
Ravens.
quarter. Deshaun Watson has thrown a
Ravens are
touchdown pass.
3-1.
From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in
So
that
if the
ball
Browns
game.
win that, then all four
Josh
of us are
Allen
tied
has
3-2.
thrown 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. In that matchup, all even in their battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Edwards-Helaire. Hardman's not even there anymore.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half.
Let's see
Who
Kenny
can put
Pickett
it together
just run it
in the
in.
second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Yeah, we don't want to see that one.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead here, trying to make amends for that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
No worries, man. No worries.
To break off a big one, and might need to just put that
Thanks for
aside
coming by.
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the give, this is Harris.
Ooh.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Pickett.
Oh, he got hit.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly
Oh,
the
wow, I'm
first
going to
pick
have
of
to
the
kick the
game,
ball
but he does
first
bring
time.
up fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Takes it to about the 37.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little fun with it, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run.
That's almost for a pick, though. That should have been picked.
That's what you want to see out of your backs.
From midfield now, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one?
Nuggets
right
win.
in the middle of the field,
Nice.
right in the heart of a defense.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Whoa.
He'll air this one out for
Picked
Boyd.
off. Let's go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit
2
on this
picks from
game.
Mr.
They
Joey
stayed with
B.
it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Joker Course first ever 30-20-10. Oh, wow.
The NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
That's
they're
a
playing
game.
this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Hunt will try going up the middle.
Come on, Hunt.
And he'll be
Oh,
brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
oh no. Oh, no.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Oh, man, right into that
Pressure
one.
too great, and he goes down once more. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, of course. Of course.
With a pick. And the
Throw a
Bengals
pick.
take
That's just
possession
what I
here.
do.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over
Had to be
at
one
the
a game,
20-yard
right?
line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Oh, there you go. Witherspoon with the pick. Right back.
By a count of Witherspoon.
Dude, like, the defense is like, no, we're getting this.
But their defense got him the football with an interception. They
No,
trot
you
out
told me
their
I can
Charles,
I could
and
throw
their
now.
First play, they give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward.
Oh, Hayward, come on.
And really focused. I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Now Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, I was talking about the defender INT. Yeah, I thought he was going to take it out too. For a second, I was like, oh, here comes a pick 6.
Incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Pickett. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Oh, the cornerback wanted nothing
He's going to get this one
Harris
down
there.
inside the 15. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. Working with a 2nd and 3. They run with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Ran right into it. Thought I could get through that hole fast.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Boswell's kick is good.
Straight up the middle. No need for the east-west at the goal line. Oh, I know, right?
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time
I just thought I could hit that hole.
The 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals set to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Ooh.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here we go. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
He said.
They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengals first down. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he'll be taken
fumble.
down
Come
at
on.
about the 22-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow.
There we go. Finally.
He's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. T.J. Watt able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That's to Chase.
Hey, Josh, how's it going?
Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard
Do the security. Will thrill. Will got, yeah, he got lucky. He got lucky.
So now the Bengals offense will stay
He had
out
one,
there.
he had one big pack that won it for him.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here.
But yeah, he beat me, so I can't say anything. I'm on a little 3-game losing streak, you know.
But here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th.
Both games, though. I mean, both games. Both matches in hockey. 11-10. 11-10 both times.
Something you're trying to
Unbelievable.
practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run again with Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 128 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a give, running left is Harris. Just a yard on the first
I was eyeballing that wide receiver to try and maybe throw it to him. But
today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here.
No!
This to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Game over.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick is good.
Finally listened.
So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time
I ran the
these
ball.
two teams meet. But until then,
and I kept running the ball.
So
I had one period there where I think I threw it a little bit, but
and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how
and
often
you gotta
do
know
see
that the
division
Bengals
games
are
get
pissed at me
decided
for
by
kicking
this
that
much of a
field goal,
margin?
though, right?
They jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because
173
these two
yards
teams
rushing.
know each other
That's what we're
better
talking
than
about,
most teams in
Epiphany.
the league.
173.
In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Steelers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh,
Meanwhile,
the
for the Bengals,
the Vikings,
they drop below.
So, D-Hop was in Tennessee. The first team he went to meet was with the Tennessee Titans. Can we see D-Hop in Tennessee? Oh, TJ, what are we going to improve here? Okay, let's see if maybe I should negotiate with Edmonds. See what he wants. Okay, good. He wanted to play with his brother, so that's good. Ooh, the cold opponent. That's why. Oh, 0-5. Minnesota Vikings. Julie Farnham. Might have a tough year this year. Coach, the Vikings are struggling, but sometimes a team can trip up unexpectedly by looking ahead to the next game. Yeah, that's I've been doing this trap game. Oh, smug response. Oh gosh, I don't know. No fear. Not at all. This is the NFL, and everybody's a threat. We stress that week in, week out. The second you overlook an opponent is the second you make headlines for getting upsets. Alright. All players will have -5 break tackle, play recognition, and tackle for this game. I like it. Assault on the wound. Beat the Vikings and avoid falling victim to the trap game. Oh, this could be a tough one. Kirk Cousins is probably going to just go off on me. Look at that. Steelers, Browns, Ravens, and Bengals. Oh no, Bengals are 2-3. Oh, nice. So we're all 3-2 except for the Bengals. The Bungles. doing what Cincinnati does. They end up losing. Ooh, Dion Bacon. Who are you? Oh, he's the wide receiver we drafted. Oh yeah, moved up to 70. Let's go. Let's avoid the trap game. They're 82 overall, so they're a decent team. Still gonna be. Hey Jay, how's it going? Jay had an awesome live today. I was lucky enough to be in it.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Like I said, D-Hop was in Tennessee today.
It's week 6 of the
Can the
NFL
Titans sign
on
D-Hop?
EA Sports.
I'm hoping. Where's Julie Farnham when you need her? We got the Vikings against Zach's Collections Pittsburgh Steelers.
NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff.
Yeah, exactly. 350. 400's just on the horizon.
Out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. They haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
They start the drive with Cook. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in.
Ran the dog races and he ran the robot races as well.
Losers of 5 straight. How does that change?
Yeah, since the Domino did well.
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on third
way
and
too much
downs,
space.
run
Way
too
much space.
Anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Cousins. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Scott won third time in a row. That's awesome.
Doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside?
That's
made
luck.
sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And now a throw
okay,
first
good.
Down there, but it's incomplete.
I was going to say, if that was a catch.
Flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins.
There we go.
Pressure too much here. He's
Ioannidis, let's go.
Matt Ioannidis bullying his way in and sticking him to the turf.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh.
That's complete to Lazard.
Ooh, they have Alan
Lazard. Have to
Lazard.
punt here on the opening drive because that's not
He's
enough.
supposed to go to the Jets with Aaron
On 4th
Rodgers.
down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now Austin.
You may pass the ball until you throw a pick.
And the Steelers are
I think I gotta throw. I think I gotta run the ball.
At the other offensive unit as they come out
I think I gotta start run the ball.
And they will be let out.
I gotta get that
6'3"
interception
quarterback.
TD to interception ratio to the good
And
side.
the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a
Let's
touchdown
see.
pass. Yes, he had an
Let's see if I can
interception
run.
last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll start on
Nice,
the ground with Harris.
nice,
Always got some breathing room. And
nice.
he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good start.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely
Whoa,
unconcerned, just takes
whoa,
off and
whoa,
goes.
whoa.
But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon. Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Oh, what was that? Come on, you're still standing there.
Officially nothing on that.
What was
No gain,
that?
so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
I don't like this at all.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Yes, I do.
This is Chase
There we go.
Claypool on the receiving end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Pickett now on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 2. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Oh,
And
that,
nearly
what
an
was
interception
that?
here on this opening drive, but he gets
Who
a
was that to
reprieve.
Pickett?
It's 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. This is Harris.
Oh, nothing.
About 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup.
4th
Leads
and
to
2.
4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And it's
Oh, he
incomplete.
dropped
They
it.
cannot convert.
Should have
They
kicked the
turn
field
it
goal.
over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
Should
And
have
the
kicked
Vikings
the field
defense
goal.
is going to get the football back. And he'll
Gotta
have
get
a
the
tough
points
time
when it's
living
the
that one
trap
down.
game
It's
like
one
this,
thing,
I
Charles,
think.
to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
From the 29, Cousins. And that one
nice
off
toss,
the mark
Cousins.
behind him, incomplete. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating
Yeah,
turnovers.
I think you're going to run the ball.
Anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded
No!
that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And they're going to
I
have
think I'm going to run the ball, and I end up throwing the ball, and then I screw up. I know.
Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Cousins. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Oh, son, Cousins is like, guess what? I'm the
simple.
savior of this team.
Letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd down, Cook. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I should have kicked the
10
ball.
yards, and it's good for
I
a
should have
Viking
kicked it.
first down.
I should not have thrown it. That was all on me.
We're scoreless after 1.
All right. Let's play some defense
quarter
here.
now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
There we go. There we go.
Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by
There we go.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. That throw, Charles,
that's
in the
what we
middle of
needed.
the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like.
And by the way, I did run the ball on that 3rd down. I got
stopped.
stopped.
Or maybe the ball's tipped,
It was the
or
fact that I went
too
for it
many
on
bodies in the
4th
area,
down. That was the
an
issue.
interception can result.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A give to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
4th and 2, you
There's just
run.
a pile of
I
bodies
know,
there, and that's
I
when
know.
you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
I know.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. A carry here for Hunt. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he
Nice
will
catch.
have a Steelers
Nice catch.
first
Let's
down
go.
as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional
Still can't wait
NFL
till college
route
football
tree,
comes out.
one
I have to
thing
wait
they did learn,
till 2024
find
though.
open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Pickett. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner.
Yeah, I know. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be this year,
Man
but
was in relation to the football at all times and made a nice play.
it's not.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus
Okay,
far.
let's
This will be 3rd and
Power
6.
this for our first down here.
This is Harris.
Come on, Harris.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets
4th
3.
and 3. What do I do?
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be
Man.
alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from
Not as easy as
understanding
was
what was
last
going
game.
on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot
Again.
convert, and they turn it over.
Wow.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field.
I got my PS3 out a storage couple weeks ago just so I could play the last one. Oh yeah, exactly.
There's no way you can call the last drive a success.
I'm like, I got it. Actually, I should get in my PlayStation. I mean, my Xbox.
Now they've got to build
because I've been on the Xbox 360, I guess.
They go play action. Cousins.
Oh, that was not good.
Jefferson open downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's
always
had
that
here in the
second
first half
game
of
I
the
play.
season.
That
He's been
second
a big play
game
guy
is
from the
just
word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
brutal.
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game.
I always come out, score on the first game, then the second game I come out and I
extra point by Sly is up
play a
and good.
freaking dud of a game.
Makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 8 and a first down.
Oh, 2 minutes left. We'll be able to run the entire time.
Second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure?
No one's catching anything either.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
What the heck, guys?
4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Get it, get it, get it.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And now out comes Minnesota. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
Yeah, he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Third down, Dalvin Cook.
Oh, of course.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Austin.
Oh, my gosh.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
This is ridiculous.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
Back to throw here.
Go.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Huh. Okay. I'll have to be quick in the end zone.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
Could have had it.
It was so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second
I get the
longer,
ball.
But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Oh, I think I missed it.
Boswell's kick is
Oh, I
good,
got lucky.
and that will
Oh
do
my
it
goodness.
for this first half.
That was
So
one.
we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game.
Brutal
7-3
first
is our
half.
score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
I need a
report.
receiver to catch a
Coach.
freaking
All right,
ball.
Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We
Like
start
Chase
with the
Claypool
rematch
should
of
have
Super
had
Bowl
that touchdown in
47
the end
in
zone.
Orleans. San Francisco looking for revenge.
Ooh, Trey
as they
Lance,
take
the
on
starter
Baltimore.
in San
And it's the Niners
Francisco.
who have the lead in that
Elijah
one.
Mitchell.
Trey Lance with
How
a
many
couple
yards
of
does he
touchdown
have?
passes. From there, we head up to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And you can see
We
they
have the
trail
ball.
the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Khalil Shakir, a
Ooh,
touchdown reception.
Shakir. Stepping
Finally,
up.
let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they were losers in that ball game
The
to the
Browns
visiting
dominated.
Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb,
I have
well
to
over
win
100
just to
yards
keep
on
up
the
with
ground
them.
with 3 touchdown runs. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half?
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26.
I don't know. They're supposed to have like
officially,
-5
so
in
a net
tackling.
gain of 1 there.
It seems like they have like +5 in tackling. They're
The
making
Steeler
every play.
offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Hey, Sensei. How's it going?
Here's another carry for Harris.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Been struggling in this game. Just beat the Bengals.
Winning the battle up front
and
winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield.
Then I play in the trap game. There we go.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards
struggling to do anything.
Down. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss,
wow,
second and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. Got an open man, it's Pickens.
So the completion good for just 3, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Oh, there we go. Oh, 4th and inches? Are you kidding me?
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They run for it with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man on man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it at the point of attack. Find enough yardage to pick up a first down. Give him credit for that one.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Yeah, we're wearing them down.
He has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12, 1st and 10.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Hunt will try going up the middle, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people.
Oh, first down now.
Because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, the guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They'll try to run with Harris.
There we go. There we go.
End zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And
might have been ugly, but we got her done.
The lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Hey, Surfer, how's it going?
That makes the lead 10-7. That one was
Surfer had an awesome premiere yesterday, I think.
And it was Najee Harris.
I did miss it, but I watched the rerun.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense,
good
they've
stop,
got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving.
I don't know how I missed your premiere, Surfer, because I was off on Tuesday.
Go out doing it. A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
I was tired though. I slept a lot.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Cousins to throw it. And
Come
he's
on.
got this to Jefferson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he takes this up.
Where's
right
Cook going to go?
near
Is he going to go to
line.
Miami?
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back.
I'd be here. Imagine Cook in Miami.
And give them credit.
Oh,
Hard to
you
move
got
those 300-plus pounders
Miami has
into
to be
line
one
of
of
scrimmage,
favorites.
and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
But they still have to get past the Bills, though.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Cousins throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Play action now. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson.
No way. He ran back.
Back-to-back
Yeah, there we go.
plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 1 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball
Come on,
quickly
TJ.
to
Let's
him before
tee
either
off.
guy in double coverage could react.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Oh, Cook.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the
This is
10.
not looking good.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Oh, are you kidding me?
A yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second and 1 from the 2. To throw, Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah, they're making it tough. They're making it tough.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and
Defense
good.
failed me.
And the lead is now 14-10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Okay, run the ball.
The
Play
Steelers offense here about ready for
football.
their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth quarter lead. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
Aha, brutal.
Fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On third down, here's Harris.
Will, I'm all of a sudden I'm struggling.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's that second game. I play that second game and I struggle every freaking time.
They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
On the give, this is Harris.
Yeah, I think he said if that Will guy can win, I can win. I think that's what he said.
To the 44. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Yes, I think you're right.
A give to Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. 160 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run with Harris.
No.
For one of the few times here today,
no.
This one's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No
come on,
gain,
come on, get out of there. Get out of there.
And
What
it
are you
leaves
doing?
them at 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good
I don't
run
want to call
defense.
timeout yet.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Need the first down. Need the first down. Need the first down. Come on.
Boy, he is very close to a first down. But
Damn.
they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
How did he not get that? Oh, shit.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. He gets this one to Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Pickett to throw.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Taking the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone.
Way on the timeouts. I know I should have. I kind of got trigger happy.
Downside to the mix. Might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the
Yeah,
clock for a
might have
final
left them
last-ditch effort
too much
to try and steal
time.
this win away.
Extra point put through by Boswell. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
What? Iron Sheik? No. I did not hear about that.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he's been in the news a lot too, has he not lately?
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Was it like
Cousins
today
and the
or
Vikings
yesterday or something he
down
died?
17-14, 43 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Cousins.
Able to find Thielen. And he's upended at the 33.
He got his greet.
Following a good pickup of 8. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Cousins.
Yeah.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Cousins to throw.
Whoa.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and
No,
what
he tripped
hasn't.
up by his own player.
Because
Let's
right
go.
here, he needs the best
Boom.
play in the game in order
Are you
to keep
kidding
this one
me?
alive.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers are close to finishing off this football
Thank
game.
goodness.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I beat the 0-5 Minnesota Vikings.
On the ground, it's Harris.
Barely, but I beat
play
them.
out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again.
Throw the
as they
ball.
come up 2nd and 13. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon,
it was
just
ugly.
like you, I
It was
fired
ugly,
up for that
but we
last
got her done.
sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have
We
loved to
got
have been
her
in the
done.
huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied
80
away
yards
from
passing.
it.
I see. I
They
don't
tuned up the
like
crowd, kept their
Kenny
heads,
Pickett
and
does not do
executed
well
the way
in
they
these
needed
games.
to earn that win.
So for Pittsburgh, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another road test next week
Hey,
as they
4
head
and 2.
to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
I think Pickett deserves another
Meanwhile,
game.
for the Vikings, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And now they'll head to the bye.
Is Jimmy G gone yet? No, not on my team. No, he's still there. I don't know. Zach's Collections, Pittsburgh Steelers just beat Julie Farnham's Minnesota Vikings. Let's see what they say. Maybe not. I know we expect to win that game, but like you said, everyone's a threat in this league. Someone has to lose. Better them than us. No major no major injuries, thank goodness. Every win is a dub. That's so true. I'm like, and if you look at the teams now, I'm like, they don't do any of the old school running. I'm like, they run with 2 guys, so you don't get any running back that's hot. I'm like, you think that you're going with the guy that's hot, but is he really? Like, if he's only getting like 10 to 15 carries in a game, I'm like, no, you gotta get in the trenches, move that pile, and run the freaking ball. Who's ready? Levi Wallace and Alex Highsmith. Yeah, 100%. 100% true. Ooh, Michael Pittman Jr. Let's go. Moves him to 85 overall. Calvin Austin. Let's move you up to 73. Thanks for coming back, Will. Ooh, we play the Browns for first place. We're both 4-2 with the Ravens at 4-2. Then we play the Ravens. Ooh. The next 2 games are huge. And then we have the 49ers and then a bye week in week 10. All right. I think we'll probably play the next game tomorrow night. It's getting a little late. Got work tomorrow morning, so A Surfer, Sensei Domino, Red Rum, W Vogs, Epiphany, thank you for coming in. Appreciate yous. And until next time, peace out. Thanks, A Surfer.